On April 16, 2025, troopers Garrett Byrd and Billy Puckett were running stationary patrol along Interstate 40 in Arkansas when a black Kia Optima blew past, its Tennessee tags showing they'd expired more than a year ago. Byrd pulled in behind the vehicle, but before a traffic stop could even begin, the driver made a sudden lane change without signaling. Moments later, when the blue lights came on, the Kia's response was not to slow down, but to rocket forward, straight into triple-digit speeds.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Trooper Byrd executed the pit, slamming the Kia into the guardrail, but the suspect wasn't done, and with the hood now folded over the windshield blocking his view, he somehow pushed the damaged car back into the traffic lanes.
Seatbelt. We'll be up on the bridge. We're gonna get again. Keep your hands up and walk back! Hands up and walk back!
The driver, later identified as Ronald Dortch of Memphis, Tennessee, was arrested. Even during handcuffing, he resisted by tensing up and trying to speak over the commands. A search confirmed he was alone in the vehicle. Dortch claimed he fled because his daughter had been shot, a claim officers could not confirm. With a revoked license, no insurance, and an expired registration, he was booked into the Crittenden County Jail on multiple charges, including felony fleeing and refusal to submit to arrest. On December 16, 2021, in Atlanta, Georgia, Trooper Apani Gotai spotted a silver Honda Civic with the driver distracted by a cell phone. What should have been a routine traffic stop quickly escalated when the driver, later identified as Carlton McDonald, ignored commands and took off. McDonald wasn't just fleeing a ticket. Inside his car, troopers would later discover a loaded handgun, cash, drugs, and stolen credit cards, raising the stakes from the very start.
Oh, yeah, 10-3 to 33, 13 South, Charles Fort Mary 4872 CNN 4872 Silver Civic. Where's your up there? Passing Armor. We're about Armor, bro. Right shoulder, heavy traffic.
As the pursuit tore southbound along Georgia 13, McDonald weaved across lanes, blasted down shoulders past heavy traffic, and even scraped a concrete wall before continuing at high speed. Already putting too many lives at risk, the trooper knew he had to react.
13 South, Metabone exit 85. Probably 13 South, Metabone exit 85. Hit the wall, hit a white van. Great. Setting up for a pit. 18.
On the third attempt, the maneuver connected, spinning McDonald's car into the opposite lanes and bringing it to a violent stop. But the chaos didn't end there. McDonald refused commands, crawling between seats, reaching under them, and repeatedly exiting and re-entering the car. The passenger, Malik Matthew Davis, complied. Both McDonald and Davis were arrested. The search of the vehicle uncovered the handgun, $892 in cash, individually packaged marijuana, rolling papers, blank gift cards, multiple stolen credit debit cards, and a card reader scanner. McDonald was transported to Grady Memorial Hospital for evaluation before being booked into the Fulton County Jail on a long list of charges. On October 14, 2021, Atlanta police received an urgent lookout. A murder suspect was on the run in the victim's stolen car. The victim, 36-year-old Ashley Thompson, had been found shot to death just hours earlier. Investigators quickly identified the suspect as Nigel Andrews, a man with a violent history, now armed, dangerous, and desperate to escape. The trooper maneuvered into position and executed a flawless pit, spinning the Altima into a curb and bringing it to a stop. The suspect bailed out and ran, but he didn't make it far. Troopers chased him down, deployed a taser, and put him in cuffs. The man was identified as Nigel Andrews, wanted for murder, and handed over to Atlanta police homicide detectives. On Wednesday, July 30th, 2025, in North Little Rock, Arkansas, what began as a simple traffic stop for a Ford F-250 crossing the center line turned into a high-speed pursuit. When Trooper Tyler Riles initiated the stop in a Hobby Lobby parking lot, the driver, 44-year-old Zachary Brinson, chose to floor it instead of comply.
I'll be calling it. We're north on JFK, pass through. You're going north, Hills. Just do it, buddy. Looks like we're going to come back out of 107, be north on 107.
Brinson drove recklessly, blowing through every red light and coming within inches of multiple collisions. The chaos didn't stop. But now, with Trooper closed behind, there was finally hope. This maniac in the truck would be stopped before someone got hurt.
Speed 100, light traffic. You use the orbit in and out. 2-4. Now 107 past the exit, speed to 8 minor traffic, however, they are yielding east Leaving in and out if you could, notify county. Still north on 107 north, Stonegate, 90 light traffic. He's leaving in and out of traffic. 58 setting up for DUI.
After a pit attempt, the suspect's driving only got worse, but that kind of recklessness always comes back around. And when you're unfamiliar with the area, like he was, it's only a matter of time before it ends in the worst way possible.
He is caught one vehicle going off the roadway. It's going to be a gray. Clear drive, speed 95. 10-4. Breakdown, Air Force Base 107, Air Force Base 107. Air Force Base 107. Air Force Base 107 right now.
Put your hands on your back! Put your hands on your back!
After crashing through a chain-link gate at the back entrance of Little Rock Air Force Base and slamming into a concrete barrier, the truck was disabled, but Brinson wasn't done. He jumped out and tried to flee on foot. Moments later, a well-placed taser drop ended the chase for good. Brinson was taken to the hospital for evaluation before being booked into the Pulaski County Detention Center on multiple felony charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, and leaving the scene of an accident. On April 11th, 2023, in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Trooper Markeith Neal spotted a white Oldsmobile heading northbound on Highway 79 with its high beams on, likely because one headlight was out. When the trooper turned around to initiate a stop, the driver, later identified as Brandon McAfee, tried to pull into a Shell gas station, but instead of stopping, McAfee rolled straight through the lot, dodging a Pine Bluff police unit waiting on the other side, and hit the streets again, sparking a dangerous pursuit through the city.
35.
E21 Pine Bluff, I've got a 1037 with a white old school Oldsmobile, Arkansas, Adam Lincoln John, 10 John. Adam Lincoln John, 10 John. We're going down Red Keith Street, speeds at 83. Red Keith past emergency. Going towards headquarters. Hit. He rolled.
The driver bailed out through the passenger door and bolted into nearby woods. The trooper deployed his taser twice, one shot missing, the other knocking McAfee into a ravine. McAfee was transported with minor injuries from broken glass and the foot chase. He now faces charges including misdemeanor fleeing, driving on a suspended license, and speeding. December 21st, 2021, in Pooler, Georgia. A stolen vehicle is on the run, its driver weaving through traffic at over 100 miles per hour. The chase begins on Pooler Parkway, and within minutes, Georgia State Patrol's Nighthawks are converging from every direction. Behind the wheel is a suspect with a long list of suspensions, a stolen truck, and no intention of surrendering. What starts on the interstate is about to spiral into a chaotic pursuit over wet roads, desperate maneuvers, and a fight through the woods. After nearly losing complete control, the suspect somehow kept the stolen vehicle moving, but with another trooper now joining the pursuit and taking over, the pressure was closing in fast. Pushed harder with every second, the suspect bailed for the nearest exit, and that's when things started to unravel.
So we're getting off at the 90. We're driving off.
Got it.
Through thick woods and slippery ground, the man stumbles twice before a taser deployment drops him for good. Even in cuffs, his story takes another twist. Stolen clothing still tagged, a chemical odor on his breath, and drug paraphernalia found inside the stolen truck. With multiple suspensions, a stolen vehicle, and a refusal for a state blood test, the suspect's run ended with a trip to the hospital and then straight to jail. Somewhere in North Little Rock, an Arkansas state trooper spotted a vehicle with no license plate pulling into a gas station. But the moment the trooper pulled in behind with lights and sirens, the driver made his choice, hitting the gas and fleeing before the trooper could even step out of his cruiser.
They're okay. Right now we just moved over to the right lane. I'm sorry, I'm actually eastbound heading to Twin City. Passing Palm Street, light traffic. Speed there at 92. The turn lane coming up on Dixie. Turning north on Dixie Street. Slowing down. But we're still going northbound on Dixie right now. Speeds are at 29, no traffic. When I pull into the parking lot, it's gonna be a black male driver. Still northbound over the tracks, heading into the Dixie area.
Alright, 33, I'm here with you. We're turning southbound onto Power Line, crossing the train track, 36 miles an hour, no traffic.
The suspect pushed the limits, swerving wildly and barely keeping control. He briefly hit the highway, but the escape didn't last. He dove off at the next exit. That's when the chaos exploded, tearing through neighborhood streets at over 100 miles per hour, turning quiet roads into a danger zone.
Passing Magnolia. We're passing one car, but they're yielding 57 miles an hour. Very good, Sunday on State Police. North on Ridge, 15 miles an hour, no traffic. We're coming up to F. We're going to be east on F. No traffic, car or pedestrian, 25 miles an hour.
West on F.
We're trying to get out Dave. We're still westbound on it. We're coming up to camp. He wrecked out. Block him if you can. And 16 miles an hour. We're trying to get out there on stage.
Even after losing control, the suspect somehow recovered and kept running. Call it luck if you want. But moments later, it happened again. And once more, against all odds, he managed to pull it back together and keep fleeing.
Eastbound 38. Hey, right there again. 36 more.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Just one. Still north. That's some 44. Excellent. Let me buy you.
Go around, try to block him in, but he gonna try to take off.
Eastbound. Turn west on that side. 26 miles an hour, no traffic. North on Orange, 18 miles an hour.
It was mind-blowing what the suspect managed to pull off and still keep running. But his luck was running out. Troopers were closing in, his car was giving up, and soon he had nowhere left to escape.
South on Maple, 16 miles an hour. One park on our way to Big Healing. Hey, you're not involved in 33 units. Be a spike set up. Last time I report over, report over. We're at Maple in there.
If somebody can get up there. Hey, I'm flanking on your right, flanking on your left, flanking on your left.
Hey, get the out of the car now, or you will be shot. I got you.
Get down, down, down.
Get out.
Stop right there. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Seeing officers surrounding him with guns drawn and a K-9 unit ready to go, the suspect decided against running on foot. It was probably the smartest choice he made all day. He was taken into custody without further incident, and it's safe to say he won't be behind the wheel again anytime soon. On December 14, 2023, Genesee County Dispatch aired a disturbing call. A blue Chevy Silverado had reportedly run another driver off the road in an apparent road rage attack. The caller identified the suspect as Eddie Simmons, and within minutes, troopers had eyes on him. But when they moved in for the stop, Eddie wasn't slowing down. He was just getting started.
Got that Peter Carter, Chevy Silverado. 3506. Copy. 3506, what are you doing, 9 a.m.? Hey, what's going on there, mate? Watch out, who's up? You know what time you're doing there? What's on there, different color? Good. Eastbound Yale from Bellinger. Moving on, very light traffic. What about 55 or so?
You gotta clear these. Good on the right, get on the right.
Very light traffic speed there. Northbound Bradley.
Get on the right, traffic stop. Good luck. Get on the right. Good luck, forward.
Speeds climbed, traffic violations stacked up, and it was clear Eddie was willing to risk anything to escape. But then, for reasons only he knows, Eddie started easing off the gas, giving troopers the opening they needed to close in.
Let's go westbound Court Street. Hey, westbound Court Street from Bradley. Northbound Mansfield, no easy here.
The trooper wasted no time executing a pit that brought the chase to a sudden stop, but Eddie bailed out, hit the ground running, and the foot pursuit was on.
Hey, police, stop! You're gonna get shot! Right there, right there. Show us your hands. You're gonna get shot. Stop. Stop running. Stop. Right here, right here. Get on the ground. On the ground.
A short foot chase ended with him in cuffs, and Eddie Simmons was booked into the Genesee County Jail on multiple felony charges. The passenger who fled the scene remains unaccounted for. From road rage to 2 separate pursuits in one day, Eddie learned that no matter how many vehicles you switch, when troopers are after you, there's no way out.